Hello, Mason Storm here. Today we're going to be making ourselves some sloppy joes. This recipe has very few ingredients and tastes quite delicious. So I've got about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I've got a jar of salsa, homemade, and about half a cup of ketchup, as well as a package of ground beef. The precursor to the end is the beginning. And to start, we get our large pan, crank the heat up, add a little bit of oil and our meat. We're going to be doing our old browning method. So we just keep giving it the occasional stir until it's all nice and cooked. If you don't have beef, you could probably use other ground meats. It probably is all kind of the same. It's just traditionally your sloppy joes are made with beef, but I don't see why you couldn't make them with ground turkey or something more exotic. And once our beef's all nice and browned, we're going to add in our salsa, ketchup, and Worcestershire sauce. Then give it a little bit of a stir to make sure it's all nice and combined. And then we're going to reduce the heat. We're going to put it pretty low, and we're going to cook it for about another half hour. Give it the occasional stir here and there, but eventually it will all kind of thicken up and cook down the salsa. Now the salsa is really good for this because usually when you're making your sloppy joes you need onions and you need peppers, and salsa already has those in abundance already cut up, and it's also got the stabilizer factor of the tomatoes. Now the ketchup, when added to the sloppy joes, really is just a source of sugar. It's just a sweetener. That's essentially what American ketchup is anyway. It's mostly sugar. So that kind of brings the thing to life. So it's really good. Of course, our third ingredient, the Worcestershire sauce, adds a little bit of spunk. It's a little bit acidic, and the taste of Worcestershire sauce is a little bit unique, and it really adds a little bit of character to our sloppy joes. Now, I think when you're making sloppy joes, it's best to keep it simple rather than caramelizing onions and doing all this fanciness, because sloppy joes at the end of the day are supposed to be something easy and quick to make that don't really require a whole lot going on. So that's why I like them. I think sloppy joes are a fantastic meal. And once our half hour or so is up, we can start serving them up. I'm just going to use a slice of bread here. This is just cheese bread, which is kind of fantastic, but you can also do it on buns or normal white bread if you wanted to, and you can either toast them, not toast them, butter them, not butter them. So there's a lot of variation, but they're quite delicious. I'm a pretty big fan of these sloppy joes, and this has got to be the best recipe I've used for it in a long time. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these sloppy joes and how your family makes theirs. There's a lot of variation. If you like my content, please like and subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome.